Hello guys, welcome to Nigeria Content Guru, where we talk about all things small business, content creation, economy in Nigeria and West Africa. So in this video, we're going to be talking about a profitable small business idea. In fact, a very lucrative business idea for women or anybody. All right, if you live in Nigeria, Ghana, or West Africa, this business idea is one that it is a money spinner, and you really don't need a lot of money to start. And it is plantain chips business. Yes, plantain chips business. So we're going to be looking at how you can make money with small scale plantain chips business. Okay, whichever way you want to go about it. So if this is something you are interested in, I would encourage you to like this video, share the video. If you are just looking at it, somebody in your community may be impacted by this video. Now, plantain chips is one of those snacks that we all grew up eating, and there's nobody who doesn't enjoy plantain chips. But now let us look at the business side of selling plantain chips, or going into this lucrative small business idea of plantain chips making or distribution. Now, with plantain chips, you need very minimal equipment. Okay, so it's not like you need to spend the whole amount of money in this world in order to start. So if you want to produce yourself, you can do that. Or if you want to be a private label seller, meaning that there are people who produce in bulk, so you buy from them, and all you need to do is to think about your own distribution as well as how you are going to market your own brand. So these are two main ways you can go into plantain chips business. So we are going to be looking at different aspects of it. So the first one is, what do you need to get started with plantain chips business? First of all, you need to source the plantain. Now, there are two types of plantain chips. You have the ripe plantain chips and you have unripe plantain chips. So you need to source the plantain itself at an affordable price, okay, in order for you to get your markup in what you are selling. Now, you need a frying pan. You need a frying pan, a big frying pan. You need a gas burner or firewood, which, well, depending on where you stay. All right, so you need gas burner or the local charcoal burner, that you can use charcoal if you don't want to use firewood. Any of this would be fine. And you need groundnut oil, right? And you need a slicer to slice the plantain, depending on if you are starting on your own or if you are going to have a team of people working with you. But you are not going to need those equipments in order to run a smooth operation for your business. Now, with plantain chips business, it can be done on a very small scale. Like I said, these things that we've talked about, we'll do a cost analysis of how much it will cost you to start with these basic items that we have mentioned. It's not a lot of money. You don't need to spend a lot of money. With less than 100,000 naira, you will start at a very minimal scale, right? And most of the raw materials you are going to need, you can easily source it. So you just need to find out, where am I going to get plantain at cheaper prices in whatever location you live in. Now, in Nigeria, the states that have the main production of plantain are Edo, Ekiti, Abia, Cross River, Middle Belt like Plateau, Kogi, Ogun State. All these areas are known for their plantain production. There is no barrier to entry. There's nobody who is stopping you from frying plantain and packaging it, right? And plantain chips has long shelf life. When it is fried properly, it can stay for up to 6 months or up to a year, and it will not get bad. Do you understand? So the cost of entry, it is really, really low. So if you want to do this properly, what, apart from these materials that you have just gotten, you can now take it a step further and say, okay, I need to register my business. Okay, and you can start with a business name registration. If you want to register your business as a business name, I'm going to put my email in the description box, or wherever you can contact me for the registration of your business. All right, so you register your business with the Corporate Affairs Commission, either as a business name or as a company, depending on where you are. But if you are just starting out, I just tell you, register as a business name, okay, as a sole proprietor. Yeah, you need to also consider registering with NAFDAC in order to go into food processing and food packaging. Now, this is not a straightforward line, all right, but bear in mind that as you begin to do this business, you will meet NAFDAC is going to come at some point as you begin to expand. Then you also have to think about trademarking your name. If you are like, I want to be a brand, okay, because you know, in production, there are people who can do the production of plant. So in order to build your own brand, you can just decide that I just want to have a brand, be a food brand, but it's not like you are into the manufacturing of that food, but people know your brand. So you also have to think. Then the next thing you want to also consider is your own recipe. I know everybody knows that there's a normal plain plantain chips that you just put salt and you fry and you are good to go. But these days now, there are different variations, so you may want to have your own special recipe that is peculiar to your own brand, that when we taste your own plantain chips, we know that this is so person's plantain chips. It is not like any other pet. Do you understand what I'm saying? So yes, so once you put all of that into consideration, you are good to go. All right, you can start your plantain chips business, but you also have to put in mind that you need to market. All right, because you can produce something, but if your marketing is not in place, you have to have a plan on how you are going to market. Are you going to use offline channels? Are you going to use online channels? You have to put that into consideration in terms of marketing this your new product in the market. Okay, and how are you going to deliver it? How are you going to be selling it? How are people going to know about this your new business? Excuse me. What channels are you going to use for your marketing? Are you going to use Instagram? Are you going to use other platforms? How are you going to market it? Are you going to be using Facebook groups? Are you going to go to supermarkets around you? So you have to have a plan for your marketing strategy, or what your marketing strategy is going to be. Are you going to go full digital marketing? You have to put all that into consideration in this new business of yours. Okay, so once you do that, there are different marketing solutions. Okay, if you are interested in learning how you can market your business, follow this page, subscribe, like the video. All right, and if you ask in the comment section and say, Professor T, please show us the other ways we can market our product, I will do other videos for you in terms of marketing. Aside from marketing, another thing that you need to bear in mind is, how are you going to be collecting payments from your customers? So somebody sees this your plantain chips and they are like, oh, I want to buy from you. You have to think about your bank account. You have to think about the finances. How are you going to be receiving the payments, especially if you are using digital marketing solutions? So if you are using Instagram, so when are you going to just give them your bank account, or from Instagram they will be able to click a link and they will be able to make payments and no stress? Are you going to be collecting orders from DMs, or are you going to have a website or an e-commerce platform? These are things that you need to also put into consideration in this business that you are starting. Also, how much are you going to use in promoting your business? Because if there are 1,000,001 people who sell plantain chips, so how are they going to know you? How are they going to know that you are different from the next person or from the next plantain chip seller? It is by promoting yourself. So what promotional materials are you going to use? Are you going to use online channels? Are you going to use offline channels? You have to put all these into consideration. Okay, but don't let all these technical things discourage you and say, Abba, I just wanted to start a small scale plantain chips business. Even that your small scale plantain chips business, you can make it and nobody will buy. if you don't put these things into consideration, because marketing is the lifeblood of every business. Okay, so yeah, if you have enjoyed this video, if you've learned a lot from this video, please let me know in the comment section. And if you have questions about marketing on social media, let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please watch the other playlists in this series. It is definitely worth your time. And if you are not yet in our community, subscribe. Okay, subscribe and join the community. Thank you.